Hey everyone, and welcome to Talk Daily. My name is Eddie, and today we're going to be talking about the Acura 2023 Acura Integra interior. And this article comes to us courtesy of Car and Driver and written by Mr. Joey Caparella, dated January 31st of 2022. And if you're not aware of, there was a race happening in Florida, the Daytona 24-hour amazing race. A lot of amazing cars. I hope you get a chance to see it, maybe a recording, or if you were there in person, good for you. I'm happy for you. It was a great, great race. Anyways, so what they had on display was obviously a bunch of things were on display, but one of them was this vehicle, the 2023 Acura Integra. And the interior was a couple of shots were taken of the interior and was shared on social media. That's the purpose of the display. That's what Honda intended to do. So here's a look of the interior, and it shares a lot with the Civic. And it's very similar to the Civic, which is not a shock. They share a lot of similarity to two cars, so they share a lot of the components. I think the Civic interior is nice, it's comfortable, and we expect this to be the same. As you can tell on the steering wheel of the Acura, it says something called Ace Spec. We are probably expecting a Type S because always Honda, if you don't know the tradition of the Acura, Honda Integra, is they have a standard Integra and then they make a Type R. Usually that's in Japan. Or they bring it here because we did have an Integra Type R in the United States, and usually that's the RSX. They didn't call it an Integra. There was a generation was called an RSX, and they had the standard, and then you had a Type S. So assuming there's gonna be the same, there's an A spec and a Type S, A spec Type S, etc. And that might have a more powerful engine. It will have a more powerful engine. Not might, it definitely will. The current configuration of this vehicle, it has the Civic engine, the 1.5 liter, and in this case, it's made it to a 6-speed manual. We'll see what transmission it will carry. In the Civic, it has a continuously variable transmission, where you might get the better transmission you get from the ILX. Maybe because you're paying more, so I would imagine you get a better transmission. The company that engine. They show another shot. The vents a little bit different, the knobs a little bit different, but it looks nice to me. The rear seats are different from the Civic. Again, you probably get different like the leather. You just get different trims on the interior compared to the Civic. It looks fine to me. And here they're saying the Integra also appear to have different seats than the Civic, and it shows you in this example the interior features a beige and black color scheme with leather upholstery. The steering looks like it have an A-Spec badge on the lower part of the rim, suggesting that the prototype shows the standard version of the Integra rather than eventual Type S performance model. Yeah, I'll just tackle the elephant in the room. It has 4 doors. Some people don't like 4 doors. They think the 2 doors is more sporty, or they like 2 doors. I hear you. I understand where you're coming from, but some engineers on Honda looked at this car and said, you know what, the 4 doors is fine. Performance wise, we're getting almost similar performance. Look at the Civic Type R. I mean, it did great on Nürburgring with 4 doors, and 4 doors gives you broader range of consumer to purchase, right? Because the 4 door is more useful. You could put your friends in the back, you could groceries and whatnot. Extra space is always good. And I think that's why they're making the 4 doors, and they're not making 2 doors and 4 doors, probably because of cost. I'm assuming, and they're worried about the 2 doors might sit longer to sell, or the four, or they don't want to. I guess they just want to make one car and they just sell it. That's their strategy. We'll see how it pans out, but until now, it's been working just fine. The Civic Type R is very popular. Anyway, the article goes on saying that we expect the standard Integra to share its powertrain with the Civic Si, meaning we'll have a turbocharged 1.5 liter engine. I said that with 200 horsepower with a 6-speed manual. So then they're saying the Type S will likely use a more powerful 2.0 liter inline 4 from the upcoming 2023 Civic Type R. We hear more about detail about the production of 2023 Integra this year, as it's set to go on sale soon. The Integra Type S likely to follow later on. Okay, that's usually how it is. Anyway, so let me know what you think of this car in the comments below. Are you gonna buy one? Are you in? Is that something that you're interested in, or do you might just get the Civic? I don't know. Let me know what you think. I think it's a good car. As always, my advice: I don't buy the first generation when the car was made. Okay, I kind of wait until they kind of been producing it for a year, so that way you find all the flaws in the production. Not saying this car will have flaws. It shares a lot with the Civic. There's a reason they share, because so they don't have these problems. There's no bespoke only thing for this car, which is good. I mean, reliability is high, and cost will be not astronomical. So in that case, but still, sometimes the first year might have some glitches. But again, that might. I always wait a year, and so the hype will die down too. But if you're waiting for the hype to die down on Integra Type S, then don't wait. I don't think it will, especially the Civic Type R. Those are cars that are very popular. They're good cars. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.